Good evenings everybody, welcome back to SeriousCreeper's Adventures in SevTech Ages. Yes, we are back in the overworld. No between lands today. There's still a couple of things in the between lands we could do. There is another boss we haven't fought yet. But we do that another time, I believe. I want to focus a little bit more on the progression here and just looking at this. We don't want to do this here. I think we want to go down this way, the Astro Sorcery stuff. Starting with Astro Sorcery, getting all this stuff here set up. I'll probably... Oh, yeah, also before we do, look, I'm upgrading chests to the gold chests. These are pretty cool because if you look up the recipe, now we had the copper ones, right? I could go with the copper to iron upgrade, requires iron plates and copper, and then do the iron to gold, which also requires iron and gold plates. But you can also directly cast them if you use a dirt chest, which is just dirt and a chest. And then you take 8 ingots and drop them on there. You get also a gold chest. So I've been doing this. I'm completely out of gold right now, so I'm probably gonna go grab some off camera as well. But yeah, so we're gonna start Astro Sorcery stuff today, and I don't have my stuff on me. So I cleared up a space up here. This is where we're gonna start with our first Astro Sorcery stuff. I got rid of the totemic things. May have killed some of the animals. Some are downstairs in that little down there in that little farm. Do we have the zoom still from Optifine? We do. Nice. And I've been just like clearing out my blood pool here as well. I had a hopper below that just pulls out the reinforced slate, so I can kind of just dump in stone at the top and it will pull them out when they're ready. And now it's completely out of blood, which is good because it was full, so I didn't want to like waste it. And also, I don't know if I showed this last time, because I remember last time I think was one of the episodes where I had to re-record, or maybe it was the one before. But at one point I made this thing here, the incense altar, and standing next to this with your knife of sacrifice or self-sacrifice, it ups the amount of blood you can get from this. I don't have my runic stuff on me right now, or my divination sigil, because everything is downstairs, but this thing alone gives you like a bonus of 20%, but what you're supposed to do is like build this tranquility area around this, and it boosts the self-sacrifice quite a bit, but we're not doing blood magic today. Once we do, we'll get into that a bit more. But yeah, I'm also like building this little platform up here. Just something simple for now. I'll probably change this later. I just want something here other than these like stone ladders we had. Just something a bit more that goes with the seam. You know, I'll put ladders down here and a fence gate. Not fence gate, a trapdoor. So we can close this. Although this one is the lower half slab, so it would have to go here. Hopefully that's enough. And I'm thinking maybe put some slabs on top here. Do we have some? We do. We could... Oh, hi. Haven't seen you guys in a while. Oh boy. We still have all of our between land stuff on as well. But yeah, maybe we'll just do something like this. Perfect. Exactly 4. Oh, how I have not missed those guys. And I think I'll just place down a couple of these fences down here too to make this look a little bit more stable. And maybe encase this in fences as well, so there's a bit more of like a cage around here, right? So when we climb up, we won't be as exposed. So yeah, I'll get to it. I'll fix this up here a little bit, and then we get started with stuff. All right, yeah, we're just gonna go with something like this. I just put the fence cage around there. Still need to make the ladders, but it should be fine, right? Sure. Alright, I have to go get gold because we need that for the next step. And of course I just used all of my gold on, you know, the chests. Not the best timing. Hey, why did this not light up? There we go. This thing is actually pretty useful. And so I'm just digging down below our lighthouse because I remember there was gold here. I marked it on my map. And it looks like there's like one of these little underground biome things. I don't know what they're called. I think they're from... I want to say actually additions. It's either that or quark, but I think it's from actually additions. So let's just go check this out. Hi. Can use our crazy sword to like catapult them. This is pretty cool. I like the shockwave. I don't even know if you've used this before, but it looks really neat. All right. Any gold exposed here? No. But this is pretty neat. I like this. And you know what? At one point I thought about having the between lands portal below the the lighthouse, right? So this could have been a pretty nice spot, even though it's not quite centered. You can see it in the minimap. The little island above us there is where the actual temple is, or lighthouse, but I don't know, still could have been kind of nice. But all right, back to digging. And you know what? Even though I don't want to use this pickaxe on normal things, but you know, we just want to get some gold quickly, so yeah, let's do it. Yes, this is how you mine gold. Well, that took like less than a minute. No more ghost blocks either. Alright, so we have all the gold mined out, the entire vein in like less than a minute. Alright, so the thing about Astro Sorcery in this pack is that it seems a little bit different than you would normally do it, just because usually you have these crystals out in the world, these temples, ancient shrines where you go to and you start your journey. And you use these crystals to do some crafting and stuff like this. But besides that, it seems somewhat similar. So according to this, you know, progression here, it wants us to make these constellation papers first, and then afterwards make these light wells together, liquid starlight. We can probably start with the light wells, to be honest. Let's also take some of our astral sorcery stuff. Yeah, I may have to go get more aquamarine, maybe. But to make the constellations in this, we need to do a ritual here, the Necronomicon ritual, or use this table, but we can't make this table yet until later, so can't do that quite yet. So we have to do it this way, and it requires 4 aquamarine per constellation paper and 2 rock crystals, these guys, the white ones we have a bunch of, gold, and then parchment. We made parchment before, right, to make the book. And it's a little bit tedious because we have to make the washi, which is, you know, again, the small berry stuff. So I need to like grind this down a little bit. And then to make the light well, let's see, can we even make this? It just needs aquamarine and a bit of marble. And we can all make this marble in the table. So I think we can actually start this. And then while that is going, I believe we can just, you know, focus on the other things, because I believe it needs nighttime to do that, so we may as well do this right now. So let's go up to the top. Hopefully this is actually a good area for this. It kind of depends on which chunk you do these things in. They may have more or less starlight. I still haven't put down ladders, so hopefully, oh god. Let's put this down. It is currently nighttime, and now in this luminous table, which we needed to make for the advancement into H2, if you put this down at night, you can see this bar here. This is like the starlight it fills up with, and certain recipes require a certain amount of starlight. Now we can see this marble we can't use for our crafting from the looks of it, but luckily I believe we can turn this chisel marble, you can see this is from the chisel mod, into all the different astral sorcery marble, and it looks like we don't actually have to craft these. We can just make them as well, which is awesome. But even if we wanted to, we could do the normal one and then craft them. I don't think this costs anything, but to actually trigger the cast or the craft on these little tables, you can see here there's no like thing where we can pull it out, right? You have to put this in there like this, the recipe, it stays inside. And then you take this resonating one, which I made at one point. I forgot if I showed this. I hope I did. Sorry if I didn't. I was hoping that this would show me where some rock crystals are, because in the default Astro Sorcery mod, these would kind of like highlight rock crystal ore, but they don't in this pack. So kind of useless for that. But I made this at one point with an ender pearl, which you get by, you know, you kill an enderman, you get that ender dust, you smelt it down, and then you use a pan cast to get the ender pearl. It's a bit rare, but you just like hit it with right click, and then you see these nice little beams, fanciness, boom, and then you get this stuff, right? But we can skip that step from the looks of it, which is pretty nice. So let's look at this again. We may want to make several of these because we need them. So we need chiseled marble, ruined marble. Those are the only 2 types we need right now. So let's make the ruined stack of this and stack of chiseled. And we do need to go get our rock crystals. I forgot them. So we have like a whole chest here, or crate, and a whole crate here. Well, this one isn't completely full, but we shouldn't run out anytime soon. Now they have like different values, as you can see. So for the craft, I'm going to grab the ones that don't really have good values, because I want to keep the other ones for some of the more important stuff. We can make like tools out of these, and depending on what kind of value they have, they're worse or better. So you can see the starlight just went down because the moon phase, you know, it's almost daytime. So hopefully we can do this super quickly. It wasn't like this, it was like this, right? And then now they're down here. No, wait, one up there like this. Oh, these are the wrong ones. Whoops. Quick, quick, quick. There it is. Okay. And so let's make this super quick before it's daytime. I would like to make another one at least. Okay, let's do this. And you can see after it crafts, the bar also fills up again. Let's see, is there another one we could just grab real quick? Something that's not so great, this one. There's a ritual in Blood Magic to make it night. I don't know if you have access to this one yet though, so I might have to look into that. But that should be good for now. We'll just make more when we need more. And for now, I'll dump all the Astral Sorcery stuff in here so we have it in one place. And basically we put these down, right? And now you can either use Aquamarine, the stuff, to turn it into liquid starlight, or you can use these crystals. And I believe also the bigger they are, the more you get. I believe, I could be wrong. But you need to, I think if this fills up and you still have like a crystal on top, I think it wastes it. So like you kind of want to take this starlight out of here as soon as you have it full. And in fact, you know, we should probably make some barrels and put them up here. Hopefully we can store them inside. Okay, so I'm just gonna put one of those wooden barrels up here and we'll see if we can take this out once we have enough. And yeah, it's still not enough. Is this still going up though? Yeah, it's still filling up. So maybe it doesn't have to be daytime for this. I'm not sure. I thought it did. Sorry, nighttime. I thought it did. But maybe it doesn't. It seems to be still going up. Well, while this is filling, let's take... how many do we need for the constellation paper? 2, right? Okay. I guess I shouldn't really care too much about how big they are. I'm just looking at the size at the moment. What I actually should be looking at is at purity, because the purity is a bit more difficult to increase, to be honest. So maybe I'll do that. Just grab some that don't have like 5% purity we can get rid of. 15, so we have 4 here. That should be enough. That makes 2, and I still need to make more of this paper now, parchment, so we can actually do this, unless I have some, but I don't think I do. Actually, guys, we don't have to. I just looked at the recipe again to see if there's an alternative to make the parchment, and there is indeed. So, you know, before we had to make the washi stuff to get the parchment, like this, but we can actually use paper now in the luminous crafting table. Now again, it is daytime, so it probably isn't going to work unless it only needs this tiny amount of light. Oh, it does. Okay, so we should be fine. Unfortunately, we have to use up our aquamarine, so I'm just gonna make a couple, maybe 2, or like craft them twice so we get 16. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, it makes hold on, don't. It makes as many as it can with the starlight it has. So it made 2 crafts out of this, and then it was out of starlight. Okay, I forgot about that. Do we have enough yet? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh, this crystal already disappeared, so this one already broke. Okay, so now we have the paper. So I guess we go head over, just double checking. We don't need this now. I don't think we can make this yet. So we have to go over there and do this ritual. So I should have all the things we need. All right, we are at our fancy Abyssal Craft area. No one has done anything here yet. But I laid out the recipe. Now, we gotta do this twice, I think. Well, we technically only need 1 to make the progression, right? I don't know if there's gonna be... I mean, there's gonna be a better way to make this paper later. So I don't know if I should waste my aquamarine, because this is all I have left. And if we do this again, I'm out. But maybe I should just go mine more. We shall see. Let's do this once, at least. Hopefully this works. Ah, yes. I agree. I hate when that happens. There we go. We got Constellation. Oh my goodness, achievements. Holy crap. So filling in the gaps, liquefy, defeat the Ender Menace, resonating. And we got a new drawing here. Now, so the Constellation, normally you find these like in chests if you play with normal Astral Sorcery. But if you open this, we can see, well, a constellation, right? We can also now take our little book here, shift right click it, and it opens up this stuff. And then we can store these constellation papers in here. Now, from what I remember, you can't really find duplicates. And you can also see it shows up here now. And then later on, if we know more about this, we can figure out like which moon phase this shows up and so on. But yeah, from what I remember, you can't actually get duplicates. So next time we find one, it's going to be something different. Until we have all of them, which is kind of nice. So you don't have to worry about like getting like a different kind or something. So let's just make it again, I guess. Maybe it's a bad thing. I don't know. But stop facepalming. We'll do it. We shall do it. I want to see what else we can get. And we should have enough charge still. Yeah, 500. There we go. She did what? No way, man. That guy has some stories to tell. Alright, there's another one. So this time we got Evitas. Evitas is actually a pretty good one, but apparently there's something right now in the pack where you shouldn't get an effect from this in this stage. Anyway, we'll talk about this later when we need it. And I guess I'll put my book back here. It's not gonna charge because it's not loaded, but maybe we should make a chunk loader soon. But they also require ender pearls, so that's kind of sucks. So let's just see what we did here. So we unlocked this one, right? We got the liquefy because we already done it. Oh, there's the chunk loader, the weird gadget. Pretty cool thing. We got the Enderman thing because I killed Enderman, and the resonating wand so we can craft things, which is kind of weird because, you know, to make this you already need this. The order of these things are a little bit strange sometimes in my opinion, but hey, whatever. Oh yeah, this thing too. Let's see, what is it called? Astral. I think it's this guy, Fossic Resonator. There's two different apparently. We want to make one of those. Let's see. There's two different recipes, a bucket of starlight and a bronze rod, or this one. Okay, well that's a better recipe, but maybe this one exists in case you don't have enough starlight to craft this. But again, we need more aquamarine. I'm completely out of aquamarine, so I shall head into the Beneath and farm some more. Alright, let's just quickly check on our starlight here. You can see this is like filling up. Can we put this in here? Yes, we can. Nice. So I'm gonna make a couple of these barrels and put them up here because we can only put like, what, 8 buckets or something in there. But I'm glad we can at least store this stuff so we don't have to like waste it or something. And I guess maybe I should take the big ones. I don't know. Just to get more out of it. But later on we could also make fluid hoppers and just pipe this in there. How do you make the fluid ones? Or is it liquid hopper? This one. The liquid hopper from Nomadic Craft. It's just a hopper with glass, but that's a real hopper, not the Simmerite hopper, so that's a bit more expensive, but this might be useful, because then we can just route all of this stuff into some of these barrels, but for now, you know, I can just do it manually. Should be fine. Okay, normally I don't like doing these things, but because I need to get more aquamarine, and it's a bit of a pain to get, even with the ladder and everything we had in our Beneath, I'm just gonna pillar up to the very top. And then we're going to place our Beneath portal up there because that will make us spawn in the ceiling in the Beneath. And that's where you find the aquamarine. So we won't be exposed to enemies, hopefully. And we can just keep mining along. I might use the swift pickaxe just to make it a bit faster. And look at this view from here. Okay, got some damage when I joined. I think it was the darkness, maybe? Not quite sure. But look, we spawned perfect. So we are not quite inside the bedrock, right? So we can just dig down. So I'm going to go try to find some aquamarine. And you know what? I'm going to use a swift pickaxe for this too. Alright, spent a while down here and I got 32 so far. So that should probably help us to make some more progress. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm using the Ring of Ascent. I don't know if we showed this last time, but yeah, it lets you fly. Oh yeah, we did show this off. But it actually consumes XP, you can see down there. Because we have so many levels though, it doesn't like consume a lot. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh my god, what have I done? Boing. Oh man, I hate heights. Alright, I made more barrels. I used dark oak this time. Probably should have used something else, although it might go nicely with the white colored seam. Then again, the birch kind of does too. Oh crap. This stuff is crazy. Did you see how fast this like flows? I don't want to do it again, but it's like super fast. It spreads super fast, so kind of gotta be careful with that a little bit. Okay, so we still want to make that a resonating thing because this Fossic Resonator, because this one will show us a good location with like lots of concentrated starlight. If we're super lucky, maybe we can find one right up here, but I kind of doubt we will, to be honest. But let's see, we currently have enough starlight to do this, so let's just do this. Which one is it? It is marble pillar, or it actually looks like it could be any. Oh, okay. I was looking at the normal crafting table one. If you do it like this, you need smooth marble. Okay, not sure why it has to be that specific one. Okay, we do have enough starlight to craft this, so let's do it. Ta-da! Okay, so now if we hold this now offhand, we should be able to see some spots with concentrated starlight. Now, I was hoping we could find it right here. That would have been the perfect, perfect spot for this. But we don't have anything. So let me go around. Is there something here? Is it blue? No. We'll be able to see like a big sparkly blue spot. That means that there's like a lot of, ouch, concentrated starlight. What the hell is this? Smoking block. Oh. I'm guessing more red places there. Alright, yeah, so I tried to look around, but so far I haven't found a single spot nearby. So next night I may like check around here in this area or something. See if there's one of those spots with more starlight. Kind of unfortunate that it's not nearby, but they are somewhat rare, I think, so it happens. Alright, but the next step is we need a better crafting table. The thing is great and stuff, but it's not enough for what we need. Oh, I did get the bucket back. Nice. Thought I lost it. What is it? Oh, my ring. I just took it off because it prevents me from using my slime boots, which can be good and bad. But yeah, we need to upgrade the table, this crafting table, to the next one, the Starlight Crafting Altar. The recipe is not too difficult, you know, just a bit of starlight, rock crystal, and marble. I don't know how much starlight this needs. You know what? Maybe we should just do this right now so we can see how much we need. So we need like these pillars, which we can just make, I believe. And a bucket of starlight. And let's see, how much would this require? Oh, not much. Okay, we can totally do this. That's awesome. Cool, so we don't have to worry about like needing the extra like star fields or something. In that case, let's just prepare with the structure we have to build. Just one thing I want to see, can we like shift right click these with carry on? No, okay. So we kind of want to maybe wait for them to empty, because if we try to take this crystal out, it will just break and you won't get it back, unfortunately. So I'll let these do a thing. We can move these easily, right, with shift right click. Yeah, so that should be fine. But yeah, we need this sooty marble as well. That is part of the structure. If you take a look again at the book here, we can see the structure. You can rotate it as well, so you know exactly where to build. You also have a little list of all the ingredients you need. So all cool, and the size of it as well. But yeah, you see this black stuff, this black marble, or sooty marble. It's pretty easy to make. We just need a bunch of coal and a bunch of chisel. I think any marble works, like you can chisel them into different ones. It's all good. And let's see, get our wand, and let's make some of this stuff. We'll need it for future things too. We can make like teleporters and stuff with astro sorcery later, so we need these anyway. May as well make a bunch. Okay, and 40 should be enough, right? We need only 21. Okay. All right, just putting the finishing touches on there. We only need these 4 blocks here, which is the chiseled, whatever it's called. Forgot. It's those guys, I think. So we just put them on top. These pillars are pretty cool. I think they look really neat. And overall, like, these structures look really cool because they're like, you know, just black and white pretty much. So, but yeah, there's that. We didn't have to destroy these guys yet, which is great. And this is almost filled up again. So we can just fill this over here. Just keep up with that so we don't waste them. All right, let's make the upgraded version. So take that out there. So again, it's those 4 pillars, 2 of these chiseled, a rock crystal, and a bucket of starlight. There we go. We can make it. Oh, wait, it tries to upgrade it. I see. I thought it makes the item. No, it doesn't. So this has to be in the spot, in the right spot, inside the structure. Make sure that the structure is actually correct. And then it would just upgrade this block into it. Okay, got it. So now this should work. It's not doing it yet. Did I build this wrong? Oh, there it is. That, okay, it just takes a while. I was like checking my structure and everything, but no, it just takes a while. Alright, cool. So now we have the upgraded version. Looks a bit fancier. We have extra slots here, so we can do different kinds of recipes. And maybe I need to like pick this up once. There we go. Okay, we have to pick it up once just to get the advancement unlocked here. So the next step then is to make the starlight or the star metal. And this is required to enter the Twilight Forest. So normally you make like a pool of water for the Twilight Forest, and you drop a diamond inside the water. That opens up the portal to the Twilight Forest. In this one, it has been changed to star metal. So how do we make star metal? Let's see. I guess maybe star metal ore. Yes. So we need nocturnal powder, illuminating powder. Oh, an iron cluster? I don't think I have one. Maybe I do have one. Not sure. Stone and 2 stardust. So that's not too bad. And that makes 1 ingot. And that's technically all we need for now, right? So to make the nocturnal powder, it's just lapis, coal, illuminating power, and black dye. This is pretty cool stuff. It darkens an area and then it spawns mobs. This could be used for a mob farm. I tried to do this before in like in my Astro Sorcery series. And then illuminating powder. Ooh, this is a bit more expensive. We need pile of dust, aquamarine gunpowder, and glass shards, which we get by just smelting a pile of dust, which we just get directly from sand like this. Okay. All right, I got all the stuff we need, I believe. So here is the illuminating powder recipe. So let's do this, see how many we can make. Probably not too many. Okay, there we go. We got only 8. That took really long. I don't know why it takes so long. That's kind of strange. Maybe it's just because there's not enough starlight right now. Maybe it kind of like drains it and slowly recharges again and just adds a little bit of starlight. I'm not quite sure. But technically that's already enough. We don't need more than this, to be honest. So let's just take this away. And then we're going to make the other stuff, which was, can I remember it? Was it lapis? Yes. Okay, but this needs more. So this is for the nocturnal powder. Where is it? Right there. It's hard to see. Nocturnal power. It gives us 4, so I'm just going to make 1 because we only need technically 4 for 1 ingot. And I had exactly 1 iron cluster left in one of my chests, probably because I smelted up a stack, and it's only dividable by 9 if you do 63, so you end up with 1 extra. So we're gonna have to wait till nighttime. All right, it is getting nighttime. It is enough currently to make this 1 recipe, so let's do it. Okay, so that should be enough though. So now if you look up star metal again, I want to make the ingot here, so we put these guys into a corner. Oh, that's not the right one. Almost looks the same. Then for here or in the middle, I forgot smooth stone. Smooth stone and the stardust at the top, right? And at the bottom. Okay. I was like, what's missing? That makes more sense. And boom. Oh boy, it needs so much starlight. I really hope we have enough in this chunk. Okay, so while it's getting nighttime, almost full moon, I just wandered around trying to find some of these light patches. And there's one right here, so it's not too far from our base. Our base is like right there, well, more like this way. This is where Morred's mountain is. You can see it lit up and this Astro Sorcery stuff. So there is some starlight here, so we could, if we needed to, set it up here. Although I think there are ways to transport the starlight from here to wherever you want to. So we just keep this in mind, and then we should be able to use this. But okay, I need to go back, and hopefully we'll have enough starlight right now to complete that craft. Oh, not even close. Okay. We don't have a lot of starlight here, unfortunately. That's a bit of a shame. It's not enough to do what we need to do. So I may have to try set up over into that other area there and see if that maybe gives us more. That's a bit of a shame. And I don't think we can see how much starlight we have if you just put this down, right? Like you need the structure around it. Yeah, otherwise you get this red bar. Shoot. All right, so I set up here in this little chunk we have, right, with the starlight we saw. I pillared up a little bit too. There is, like, you can get up higher, and the higher you are, the more starlight you get as well. I think you can go up to 128. We're at 110 right now, so it's not like the max, but hopefully it's enough. It's daytime, and we already have this much, you know, starlight, so I'm really hoping that this chunk will give us enough. But I'm gonna have to wait till nighttime. Before we do, I just want to show you this dust as well. The illumination powder is pretty cool. You can kind of like throw it. It's similar to our like torch thrower, for example. And it creates these little glowing yellow things. So like if I aim over there, see it like kind of like falls off. So, and they don't have a collision. You can't break them. You have to like place a block similar to the, I guess it's very similar to the blood lamp, right? So pretty cool. So we can use this to light up this place as well. Well, it looks like it's about to get dark here. It's kind of raining, so it's hard to tell. I'm just placing down some of these cobblestone things here because I want to have some sort of like wall, you know, on the side here that holds up all this stuff. But we'll finish this up in a bit, I guess. Kind of out of cobblestone, unless I put these in there. That might kind of work too, actually. Maybe that looks fine. Don't like quite how that looks on a corner there. Put one here, maybe up there, maybe a couple here. something like this. And let's also do this here. What does that look like? I don't like this triangle or this diagonal thing here, and that the fact that the dirt is poking through there, so there we go. Sure, why not? It looks like the dirt is being held back, right? But I need to head over back to our little area, so let me go do this. Okay, we made it. It is snowing, which is a bit annoying, especially when making videos. But yes, look at all this dust power we have now. Awesome. Or starlight power, whatever you want to call it. There we go, we got it. We got starlight metal. Now my inventory is full. Let's drop this. There it is. Or star metal. I keep adding light to every single name with star. Alright, we gotta go melt this up. And there we go, we got it. Star metal ingot. Awesome. So, apparently, with this, we can now activate the Twilight portal. So let's go see. I put it down in this corner over here. I actually like this wall now. You know what? Kind of digging it. Still not so sure about these. I think I'll space them differently. But I put it over here. I don't know if this is going to work with modded flowers. And I don't remember if you need the corner filled with flowers as well. Just looking around if there's any mobs. But basically you have like a 2x2 with water. And then you need flowers around this. And normally you throw in a diamond. Oh, is this going to set us on fire? Well, it's raining. So let's see what happens. It worked! Awesome! There's the Twilight portal, guys! Alright. But we don't go there today. We do this next time. We're gonna have to end the episode here for today. Like I said, next episode we'll go into the Twilight Forest, see what kind of adventures awaits us there. We have to do a bunch of things there, so it should be fun. Lots of bosses to fight, lots of items to acquire, lots of dungeons to hopefully not die in. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like. Helps me out a lot. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.